Hello students, today in this chapter angles and pairs of angles, we are going to learn angles in linear pair, then vertically opposite angles and practice set 20.
So here we will learn angles in a linear pair, that is also called as a linear pair angles. So here you can see there is a figure. There is a straight line AC having a B in between A and C, and on the B we have drawn a ray BD. So due to this ray BD, this straight angle gets divided into the two angles, angle DBC and angle DBA. So these two angles are adjacent angles, and these two adjacent angles, they are having a common arm BD, and other two arms of these two angles, they form a straight line. So such a adjacent angle which is having a common arm, one common arm, and they are having other arms forming a straight line, such a angles is called as a angles in a linear pair angles. So here we can say angle DBC and DBA are linear pair angles, and you know the measure of straight angle is 180 degree. So the sum of these two angles is also 180 degree. So we can say these two angles are supplementary angles because sum of these two angles is 180 degree. So we can say that linear pair angles are always supplementary angles. So do you understand this? Angles in a linear pair. So angles in a linear pair are the angles which have one common arm and other arms form a straight line. Such angles are called as a linear pair angle, and linear pair angles are always supplementary angle. So here we will learn vertically opposite angles. So you can see here in this figure, line AC and line DE are intersecting each other at point B. So you can see here this angle formed ABD. This angle ABD is formed by the two rays, ray BA and ray BD. Ray BA and ray BD. Now you know the opposite ray of BA. Opposite ray of BA is ray BC, and opposite ray of BD is ray BE. So this is the angle formed here by ray BC and BE. This angle is formed by the ray BA, BC and BE. So these two angles are called as a vertically opposite angles. So vertically opposite angles, we can say that the angle formed by the opposite rays of the arms of angle, they are called as a opposite angles, or we can say vertically opposite angle. So similarly you can see there is one more angle here formed by the ray BD and BC. So opposite ray of BD is BE and opposite of BC is BA, and there it formed an angle ABE. So the vertically opposite angle of ABE is DBC. So there are the two pairs of vertically opposite angles in this figure. So which are the two pairs of angle? Angle ABD and angle CBE is one pair of vertically opposite angle, and other pair of vertically opposite angle is this two, that is angle DBC and angle ABE. So there are two vertically pair of opposite angles in this given figure, and these vertically opposite angles, they are always equal in measures. Means we can say that the property of vertically opposite angle is that the vertically opposite angles are always equal in measure. For suppose we can say this angle is 80 degree, so there its opposite angle is this angle, so it will be also 80 degree. So here we will learn practice set 20, question number 1. So in this figure there are given two lines intersecting at point P. So here definitely you know when the two lines intersect each other, there is a formation of four angles, and out of that four angles, the two pairs of angle are vertically opposite angles. So these two pairs are opposite angle and these two are also opposite angles. So you can see here angle APD is given to you, that is 47 degree, and they have asked you to find the measure of angle APB, this APB, angle BPC, this BPC, and angle CPD, that is this angle CPD. So you have to find the measure of the remaining three angles here. So already we have learned that vertically opposite angles are equal in measure. So here one angle is given, angle APD. So vertically opposite of angle this APD is angle BPC. So we can use that property and answer to that. So we can say that angle APD and angle BPC are vertically opposite angles. Therefore, they are equal in measure. Therefore, measure of angle APD is equal to measure of angle BPC, and that is equal to how much? 47 degree. So here this angle is 47 degree, so this will be also 47 degree. Why? Because vertically opposite angles are equal in measure. So in this way you can explain it. Then the remaining angles is to this one, APB and BPC, you have to find it out. Now you can see in this figure, angle APB and angle BPC, this portion you can see here. Which type of angles do you find that? They are the linear pair angles. And you know that linear pair angles are always supplementary, means they should have the sum of measure of how much? 180 degree. Means angle APB and BPC is equal to how much? 180 degree. Means sum of that two angles are 180 degree. So we can say here angle APB and angle BPC are linear pair angles. Therefore, angle APB plus angle BPC is equal to how much? 180 degree. Why? Because linear pair angles are supplementary. Now here angle APB is not given, so keep it as it is. APB plus angle BPC. You have angle BPC, how much? 47 degree. We have find it here. So here we can write 47 degree is equal to 180 degree. So angle APB is equal to this 47 is adding here. We will send it to the right hand side. So it will be subtracting from 180 degree. So it will be 180 minus 47, and that will be equal to 133 degree. So we got here this angle is how much? 133 degree. Definitely then opposite of this angle APB will be how much? It will be also 133 degree. Therefore we can say angle APB and angle BPC are vertically opposite angles. Therefore angle APB is equal to angle BPC is equal to how much? 133. So in this way you can find out the answer of this given question. So you got here this angle APB is how much? 133 degree. Then BPC is how much? It is 47 degree, and CPD, that is how much? 133 degree. So here is the second question, and in the second question there is given two intersecting line, and due to this two intersecting line there is a formation of four angles. So you can see here line PQ and line RS intersecting at point M. An angle PMR is given x degree, and you have to find angle PMS, angle SMQ, and angle QMR. This remaining three angles you have to find. So as you know that vertically opposite angles. So angle PMR is vertically opposite of angle SMQ. Means these two angles are vertically opposite angles. And you know the property of vertically opposite angle, that is the vertically opposite angles are equal in measure. Therefore this angle will be also x degree. So you have to explain it here. Angle PMR is equal to angle SMQ. Why? Because they are vertically opposite angles. Therefore measure of angle PMR is equal to measure of angle SMQ, and that is equal to how much? It is given x degree. Because vertically opposite angles are equal. Vertically opposite angles are equal. So you got one of these angle. Now you have to find remaining two angles. So here you can see, as I have explained in the previous example, you can see these two angles, they are linear pair angle, and linear pair angles are always supplementary. Therefore, angle PMS and SMQ, the sum of these two angles will be 180 degrees. So we can say that angle PMS and angle SMQ are linear pair angle. Therefore, measure of angle PMS plus measure of angle SMQ is equal to how much? 180 degree. Why? Because linear pair angles are always supplementary. So we can say linear pair angles are supplementary. So this is the reason why we are taking this. So here measure of angle PMS plus measure of angle SMQ measurement is how much? We got here is equal to x degree. So take here x degree is equal to 180 degree. So measure of angle PMS is equal to 180 degree minus x degree. This plus x degree we will take to the right side and it will subtract. So here you got this is equal to 180 minus x degree. So what is the measure of angle PMS? Is 180 minus x degree. So as these two angles are vertically opposite angle, this angle will be also how much? 180 minus x degree, because vertically opposite angles are equal in measure. Therefore we can say, therefore measure of angle PMS is equal to measure of angle, which one? This QMR equal to how much? PMS is how much? 180 minus x degree. Why? Because vertically opposite angles are equal, and therefore we got all the three angles. PMS, here we got PMS. PMS is how much? It is 180x minus x degree. SMQ, here we got SMQ, and QMR, here we got QMR. So in this way you have find out all the remaining three angles from this example.